Right now at the end, I just started to hear running water, and I don't know where that's coming from. Presumably the residence hall. I noticed that as I got to the end of the 15 minutes, I started to get more impatient. Right at the beginning, it's like all you can do is kind of relax into it. But then, as I started to check the time at the end, I definitely noticed being a little bit more fidgety, a little bit less flowy in my thoughts. But once I did settle into it, I was thinking about Marina Abramovic, because it kind of feels like I'm sitting here in silence with you, even though you're not here. And she did an art piece that was like that, and people started crying. I'm sure people started cursing at her. I like the asynchronous mode of conversation, though. It's nice to have time to space out my thoughts. I think that I've noticed that I tend to think while I speak and take pauses a lot in between words, and so I find myself getting interrupted a lot, which is fine. But yeah, the only two pieces of Marina Abramovic's that I know are the one where she sat in silence and the one where she went prone in a room and let people kind of decide what they were going to do with her body. And I was thinking about the Unsleeping City, where there's a character that kind of rips off Marina Abramovic. And I also was thinking about two things that are separate, but they're not. This is the room that I defended my thesis in. And for a while I was thinking about how I couldn't really tell what direction we were facing in, because it's a basement room. And I was trying to figure out, you come in the door and then you take a turn and then you take another turn and then you take another turn, then 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 another turn. And I was like, where do you end up? But I think that this way is north. Yeah. And then I don't know what the other thing I was thinking about was. I was thinking about how there's a machine in this room that's making like a noise. It's just like a lull. And I was thinking about having an on and an off state, because today I was actually joking with myself that I was in my off outfit. Like, if I was in my on outfit, I would be maybe wearing nicer pants, but I'm wearing jeans and my hair is in its little thing, because, it's a day off. I'm just doing some work, just hanging out. I'm dressed, maybe more casually than I would be usually, but I don't know if that's really a paradigm that I have a great grasp of. Let's see. That's the other thing that I was trying to think of. I have no way down here of knowing what time it is. Actually, when I first sat down, I was thinking about how I started doing this assignment, and then I got about 40 seconds in, and I saw my phone laying right next to my iPad that I'm recording this on. And I thought, well, if I don't stop and turn it off now, I'm going to get a notification in the middle of this, and it's just going to ruin the whole thing. So I just stopped, I turned it off, and then I put it back on, but that means now that, you know, I don't know what time it is. I left, I don't even know what time I had left my room. I think it was 7:41 last I checked. Yeah.